Hello, family. I've got a power word for you today. I'm looking at Proverbs 15:15 in the New Living Translation. It says, "For the despondent every day brings trouble, but for the happy heart life is a continual feast." That word despondent means feeling or showing no hope. The synonym synonym for despondent is hopeless. I know that there are some days where I just dread going to bed at night because I know if I do, I'm going to wake up and I am just dreading the next day. And 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 really it just gets worse and worse because I stay up later because I don't want to go to bed. And then I'm tired in the morning when I get up, and now I'm tired and I have to approach a day I'm not excited about already, and now I'm tired as well. So it's just a vicious cycle that the enemy wants to get us in. But it says, basically that means I'm looking at the next day and I'm looking at it without hope. I'm hopeless, right? I'm not believing that God is going to be there to walk me through there, that the Holy Spirit is my comforter, my guide, giving me wisdom. I'm not believing in the promises of God. And so that's why I'm without hope, right? I'm focusing on the bad things, and not on the promises of God. But for the happy heart, life is a continual feast. So there's a Joyce Meyer story, a true story that just really is terrific, demonstrating this point. She tells the story of an elderly woman who's in a nursing home. Her husband had passed away, and she's living there. She's being moved to a different room, and so they're walking to the room, and they're going slow because she's got a walker, and the attendant is describing the room to her, just trying to make conversation, right? And the elderly woman's response was just with genuine joy. It's like, "Oh, I love it." And the attendant says, "Well, how can you say that? You haven't even seen the place yet." And the woman's response was clearly just some real wisdom here. Her response was, "Because happiness is more about how I arrange my mind, not how I arrange my furniture." That's brilliant. I just love that. If we look for Proverbs 15:15 in the Amplified Version, it says, "All the days of the afflicted are bad, but a glad heart has a continual feast regardless of the circumstances." And that's a big deal right there. The circumstances should not determine our level of happiness, our level of joy, but instead the promises of God. Earlier this week, we talked about Isaiah 43:5, where it says, "Why so downcast, O my soul? Put your hope in God." All right, with that, I'm going to leave you and just let you know that I love you, and we will talk later.